What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Baby's First Loper. My name is Kobojo. We're here at Camp Office in Mystery Lake. Last episode, we traveled here from Forlorn Muskeg. Was able to get home safely with a bunch of arrowheads and with a knife and a hatchet as well. And so now here we are. We really need to make a bow, and we need to make some arrows as well. One thing that I forgot is that we do need to get some gut so we can make a bow. So unfortunately we won't be crafting today, which is really actually quite annoying. But it is what it is. Let's go outside and check the weather. It sounds like it's bad out. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad out. Let's grab these rose hips real quick. While we're out here, we'll grab these. I wanted to grab them before, but I really don't want to start a fire, but I also kind of do want to start a fire. Because with a fire made, we could start making some water and maybe make these running river oats. That might be a thing we could do. Instead, what we're going to work on is let's drop off all those arrowheads. It's going to save us a little bit of weight, which is nice. We're going to put in some, yeah, let's put a couple of these in there. We're going to put a couple of those in there. Put a couple of those in there. Actually, maybe we keep one. And I want to actually take a look at our clothes situation real quick. I would love to repair some of these clothes that we have and also harvest down other stuff while we're waiting for this weather to kind of clear up. I figure that's kind of a good thing to do. The only problem I have with doing any of that is our food situation. We'll just get a couple of cattails in our stomach. We still have some stuff to loot. Oh, did it break already? No, it did not. We still have some stuff to loot in Mystery Lake, so hopefully we can find a little bit of food. I was hoping that we could... how do I say? I was hoping that we could get that moose today, but unfortunately it doesn't look like that's going to be possible. I'm trying to repair these gloves. That's good. I think these are better than the work gloves. Maybe not. Maybe these are better. We're going to drop these for now, actually. Just because it's the same warmth. However, we can't repair them right now. So they're actually better, it looks like. But we can't repair them without a piece of leather. I'm going to harvest this piece down. I'm going to try and conserve a little bit of... get some cloth here, you know? Conserve a little bit of a condition on our clothing. This can be repaired. Keeping an eye on our food, because I want to make sure that we don't lose our well-fed bonus. Now, I don't know what's better. This is 66% at 2.4, and this is 60% at 2.7. I don't know what's better, Mackinac or the simple parka. I think the Mackinac is better. That's 1 hour repair time. We're not going to do that. And then one thing I've been meaning to repair that we just haven't quite had the time, but now's a perfect opportunity to do that, is we can repair our bedroll. It's at 23%, and that's quite low. So we're going to repair our bedroll, and we are unfortunately out of cloth. There's plenty here that we can harvest, but not gonna do it. Check the weather outside. It is still quite bad out here. I would love for it to lighten up a little bit. How are we looking on matches? We have 10 matches. I wonder if we can... My problem... I want to start the fire because we have these porridge. We have these running river oats that we can make. And it's enough to make... It's enough to make porridge. But last time the game wouldn't let me. And so I'm hesitant to start a fire to make running river oats if the game's not going to let me do it. So we're going to leave that there for now. How else are we looking? We'll grab that accelerant because I always like to have unaccelerant on me. I guess we'll start getting a little bit of cloth while we're here. Let's eat some cattails as well, I suppose. I really do need this weather to break before we, venture out. I don't have any food. So even if we go to bed tonight, we're going to lose condition without any food. Even if we lose well fed, right? We're going to break our well fed streak, and then on top of that, we won't have any food to recover condition afterwards, and that's really annoying. What did I want to do? Oh, let's go here and see what else. Now that we have a little bit of cloth, if there's anything else we can repair. Guess we can repair this thermal underwear. It's an hour to make some arrow shafts. I don't have enough food for that though, as much as I would love to make an arrow shaft. Let's see if there's anything I missed over here, maybe a potato or something. Doesn't look like it. But we did a pretty thorough, we did 2 thorough lookovers in here to see if there was any food. I really would like this weather to break, though. Ah, perfect. It's not good weather, but it's good enough. We can use this time to get out and get some exploration done. See if we can get more cattails, or if we can get a can of soup, or a granola bar, or something. Any of that would be lovely to have. I don't see any cattails in this brush over here. And I do see that wolf. Oh, here's a cattail. We're going to crouch here. I'm going to try and throw a stone over there to get him to go away from us. What was that, buddy? Yeah, go check that out. I know I saw more cattails. Ah. I knew it. I was like, I should be crouching while I'm gathering this. And then, of course... Of course, he starts to notice me after I thought that. Come on, come on. gonna try and get in that fishing hut over there. So at least we can make some progress. And start working our way towards the buildings over here on the lake. I want to eat a cattail or so once we get inside, but I don't want to stop while the wolf is on me, just so I don't get mauled. Piece of wood is nice. Ketchup chips, we're gonna immediately eat those. We can save our cattails. Right? Anything up top? No. Anything underneath? No. Looks like the wind is picking up. We're gonna kind of book it a little bit. I don't want to run too much because I don't want to use our calories. There's another book that I don't need. Summit Soda. What else would be a good find is if we found like a frozen wolf corpse right now. I would take that, or a frozen deer corpse. I don't know if I'd take a wolf corpse. I'd be a little scared of getting the intestinal parasites. But I don't think I would mind a deer, like I wouldn't mind a deer corpse at all right now. Also might make our way to Trappers, because there's the rabbits over there. We need the guts anyway. And then we'll get a little bit of meat from that as well. Maybe we should have done that instead of coming over here to loot these buildings, you know? That might have been the smarter idea. I don't know. I don't see any cattails there. We're gonna do a quick loop of these buildings. And get inside. Alright, what do we got? Book, paper, don't care. More paper. Nothing. Really it, huh? Oh, first aid, maybe? Something? Nah, nothing. Anything on the side of the couches? Or the chairs? Nothing on top. Nothing in the crate. Just some books. Alright. We're good here then. Moving on. We're 2 down. And unfortunately heading into the headwind. We've got a headwind here. Which is quite unfortunate. Because it's going to slow us down a bunch. But, I'm okay taking a little bit of cold damage if we have to. Might sleep for an hour in one of these, houses here, just to make sure that we, 1, conserve some calories, 2, can warm up. Let's see what you got, guy. Anything good? Nothing. I'm not expecting to find much with Interloper loot on. But it's worth checking out. I think we should have gone to Trappers and tried to get some rabbits, because we need the gut anyway. And then on top of that, we could have gotten the rabbit meat, which would have been really nice. Nothing. Nothing by the chairs. Nothing underneath there. Nothing on the bed. Nothing in the corner. Alright. Another busted building. Oh, there's a note there, but that's okay. Can we eat the note? I don't think we can. Nothing. Nothing. The spray paint and the stack of papers. Do another quick once over. I don't see anything good in here. Let's see what we have for food real quick. 14 cattails, and we'll drink this soda. Go down to about 10 cattails. Sleep for an hour. That should warm us up just a little bit. As long as the weather's not bad, we should be okay. Beautiful. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's cold, but that's about all. Still looking for more cattails. And we're still looking for, I mean, any carcasses would be nice. We're making our way back up to, camp office here. And the wolf that was up this way. So we're just going to be a little cautious when we get over there. We've got this last building here. We might actually, oh, it looks like wind change because we just picked up some speed. That's good. We might actually, cut up towards Hydro Carter in an attempt to get up there a little bit and maybe get some, instead of walking the same way on the ice. Oh, here's a pry bar too. That's cool. We'll grab that. We'll break that down for some scrap metal later. The only reason I want that scrap metal is because then we can use that to repair our hacksaw, which would be really nice. Because our hacksaw is low on durability right now. Alright, anything good in here? Those boots we'll have to check out in a minute as well to see if they're any good. Nothing in the corner here on the bottom. Just a book there. Nothing there. Let's look at those boots real quick. Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? That's leather. We'll take those with us. We can harvest that for leather. We'd go around this circle here and go to that fishing hut on the way. Ah, there's a cattail right there. 2 of them. Never have I ever... Not that I have, you know, thousands of hours in this game, but never in any of my attempts at playing this game have I struggled with food as much as I am right now. Which really wouldn't have been an issue if before we went to Muskeg, if we had snagged a couple of rabbits and gotten some gut, I would have crafted a bow and arrows this morning and we would have hunted something. But it wasn't until I realized that we don't have any gut, and so we can't make any bows, that I realized that we can't go hunting today. Because that was the original plan for today, was to make a bow, go hunting, and we were going to be all good, you know? That's a crow feather, but where's the dead body? Oh, literally right here. Nothing. I thought we had some gut, but I was mistaken. It was just the maple and birch branches that we had curing. I should have snagged a rabbit at Trappers before we left Trappers after coming through Milton. Just for the gut. If nothing else. Another sewing kit's good. Reclaimed wood is good. We could go fishing. It's something I've thought about doing. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. We could open up an ice fishing hole and try and do some fishing to stay alive with food, but I don't know if I would feel like doing that because that's a lot of resources, right? We need a lot of wood. We need a lot of wood for that. Fishing is pretty idle time as far as gameplay goes, as far as content goes in and of itself. And then it's just a lot of resources. It's a lot of wood. It's a lot of fuel for the fire. It's going to be a match at the very least. So I'm not sure if fishing is the right way to go. And from what I've heard and what research has told me is fishing is not very good in this game. We got hypothermia risk. That's okay. We're going to grab these cattails. There's a bunch right here. We're going to grab these and head back up to camp office for a little bit. The wolf is on the far left side of this lake. And so that's good for us because that means that he shouldn't be too much of a threat. I'm not sure why I'm collecting so many stones. I've got 15 stones. I think that's enough for now. 14 stones? I think that's enough for now. If I remember correctly, there's some rabbits up over here. Let's take a look at our hypothermia risk. We're still low on hypothermia risk. But if I remember correctly, there's some rabbits over here. There might even be some shelter over here, too. That maybe we could sneak into instead of going back to camp office. Is that a rabbit? Or is that a stone? What is that? Oh. What's a rock? Or is that a piece of coal? Or a backpack? What's a backpack? We don't need that. Oh, there's a deer. It's a little too windy for us to start a fire here, though. I don't know where this goes. Does this loop around back to the, I think this loops around back to the Mystery Lake. I think we just went in a circle, I think is what we did. Which is totally fine. I think it's closer to a building, which I would like to get out of this cold. Oh. Oh, wow, he sounded so close there. I know if you hit him in the face with a rock, they go away. They don't like that. But that's hard to do, especially without aiming. Because if you aim, they just charge, right? So you can't aim at them. You gotta just hit them in the face. Burdock is food. That takes too long to harvest, though. Oh, that's a deer. Get him, get him, get him, get him. I didn't mean to eat that, but I panicked. I had to eat something so I didn't lose well Fred. Now I'm mad because he targeted me again. I couldn't start a fire. I thought maybe we were wind shaded enough that I could have started a fire. Turns out we were not. And so I scared him away from that deer in the hopes that I could get that deer from him. And then it turns out we couldn't. But it'll be there tomorrow, which is good for us. We're going to get inside one of these trailers. Get out of this cold. Get out of this storm. This isn't where I had intended for us to go today. But we're going to get out of this cold, get out of this storm. We're going to get some food in our belly. And we're going to get some rest for sure. Alright, let's go. First things first, we need food. We got a bunch of cattails on that journey, though, so that was good. And drink an herbal tea before we drink water. We're going to finish up with water. Alright. Now we're warming up here. I want to pass a little bit of time before we go to bed. That's an hour and a half to break that down. 20 minutes to break that down for 2 cloth. Let's go ahead and do that. While we're in here, let's take a look around. Make sure we didn't miss anything. I know we've been in here before, but let's just make sure we didn't miss anything. Can of tomato soup, pinnacle peaches. Any of that stuff would be great right now. We bought us a little bit more time with all those cattails we got. And the sun is just coming up. We still have a little bit more time till sun comes up, and a little bit more time that we can to get full energy. So we're gonna just get a couple of food in our belly, and we're gonna do about another 4 hours. Beautiful. Except for that. It's not really what I wanted to hear. That's not so beautiful. It might just be windy out. It might not be too snowy out. If it's just windy, that's fine. But if it's a blizzard, then that's not going to be as good. Ah, yeah, look at that. Not good. Not good at all. Well, besides risking cabin fever, there's no reason not to just read a couple of books. It's still windy. Might as well just read for a couple hours. Hopefully that the wind dies down like that, and now we can get out and go do stuff. Beautiful. All right, let's go see if we can find that deer. I might start a fire just to get a torch on us, so that if we get attacked by a wolf or something, it's not so bad. I don't see that moose. I remember seeing the moose to begin with, but I don't see that moose anymore. I don't think they despawn, but we're just gonna stay on alert, you know? Broken ribs would not be good for us right now. And obviously these cattails are the only thing that's keeping us well fed right now. Some birch bark up there I might go get. That's probably worth the detour, to be honest. Birch bark is one of my favorite things in this game. And it brings us over to more cattails, too, so that's great. Ah, and there's the deer right there. All right. I don't think I can start a Magellan's fire, but we'll see what we can do. 19.3 pounds. Okay. I don't know what I have for fuel on me. Nope, can't do a Magellan's fire. I don't think I do not have any torches on me. So we're just gonna use we'll use a cattail head, and we'll use we can use this stay on target book because I haven't read it, or I've read it already. So we can just do that for the 95%. Oh no, my hacksaw broke. Oh, I didn't know that. That's so annoying. That's really bad, actually. I didn't know how much... You know, I didn't really know how much damage it was going to take. I didn't think it was going to do 20% damage. Before we forget, let's take this gut. Actually, before we do that, we'll eat one cattail. We'll drink a little bit of water. This is the last of our water. We're going to boil up another water after this stuff is done cooking. We got 40 minutes. What can we get in 40 minutes? Oh man, I'm really bummed about that hacksaw. It's not even like you can repair it. All right, we need to go out and get some. We need to go out and get some wood while that's going, because we don't have any more wood, and I want to finish up cooking that deer before we leave out. It's a beautiful day now. Let's see if we can find a couple of sticks. I can't believe our hacksaw broke. I'm so bummed about that. The hacksaw is probably the best harvesting tool in the game. And, I wasn't paying attention. Well, it's not that I wasn't paying attention. I want to rephrase that. My thought was that it's not going to take 20% durability. I knew we had 20% durability. My thought was it's not going to take 20% durability to harvest that amount of food. I didn't think it was going to take 20% to do that. And that's where I was mistaken. All right, there's an hour. And so it's like I was aware of the durability of the hacksaw, but I didn't think that it was going to be that much durability on the hacksaw to harvest that meat. What I should have done is I should have checked how much durability like X amount of meat took, and then I should have gauged from there, and then I could have been like, you know what, we have to use the knife right now. That's what I should have done. But I didn't, because I wasn't thinking about it. I just kind of assumed, and that's what bit me in the butt. And I had fully intended on repairing that hacksaw at some point, but it's just really unfortunate that it just didn't work out that way. It's almost nighttime already, again, which is quite unfortunate. How much time do we have left on this? We have 6 minutes until it's melted, 30 minutes until that's ready. We got an hour and 40 minutes here. I want to get the rest of this meat, and I want to get the 2 guts. The hide I can wait on. I would like the hide, but the hide I can wait on. It's going to take a long time to get. That's 10 minutes, that's 16 minutes. This is 15 minutes. We'll get 1 gut here. Take that. We'll take that. We got an hour and 11. We will cook up that. We'll cook up that. We'll finish the last of this gut. Yeah, 55 minutes to harvest that hide. I want to get a couple of torches from this fire too. So we're just going to do this. I'm we're gonna carry on. I want to get this burdock. I think we'll be okay. I think we can probably get this burdock while we're here. We are stinky, and that's exactly why I want the torch, because we're smelly from the gut and the meat. Now, this meat isn't going to last us forever. Hopefully, it lasts us long enough that the gut can cure. And that's kind of the thought. Here's this burdock. This burdock is good. That can be prepared into food. And from what I remember, the calories on the burdock are pretty good. I feel bad leaving that hide behind, but I really just don't want it. Correction. I want it, but not for 55 minutes. I'm not willing to sink 55 minutes of game time into getting that hide. I don't want it that bad. We're going to be summoning all the wolves from across the entire region to us with this amount of stink. Now we're hoping we can get these 3 torches to the house. And then with these 3 torches we can get them to the house and start another fire there. Finish cooking up the meat. And then we can call that. That part's done. I definitely think the better play would have and was. We're just grabbing these cattails for a little bit of tinder. Would have been and was going to trappers instead of searching these buildings out here. Sometimes I forget that interloper loot is just hot trash, which is actually one of the reasons I like interloper, because I'm not inundated with loot. It's very... It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Use what you have. You have to make use of all your resources. And I do love that about Interloper. But with that being said, it's also a lot to be like, dang, like I can't find any food. I don't have a way to kill anything, and so I can't get food. The only way to get food is by looting for it, or like hoping that a wolf kills a deer for me or something. Oh, here's the hunting blind. Okay. We'll check that out real quick on our way. I think there's some rabbits over this way too. There's a deer here too, which is good to know. Maybe there's a hacksaw in here. I would like a hacksaw. No, but a flare is good. A flare means that we can use that to light a fire if our torch goes out. Grab those rose hips. I don't see any rabbits around here. Usually, oh, there's one. Let's say, usually I see some rabbits around here. I don't see any this time. I'm not going to stop for that deer. I'm just going to mentally note that it's here. I don't see the crow feathers. Oh, there's one. 2. I don't see the third one. And with that wolf on me, I'm not risking it. Let's move. We can sprint a little bit now that we have a little bit more food. We can sprint and we can always eat the food is 900 calories. Like, it's a good amount, you know? We just go in a circle again? I feel like we did. Yeah, we did. Alright. Wasting precious time. We're gonna hit the train tracks and move from there. Maybe we'll take a pit stop at the lookout tower. That might be where we go instead of the camp office. A lot of wolves right there. 3 wolves right there. I don't even think crouching's gonna help. How stinky we are, I don't think crouching's gonna help at all. And we've made it to the lookout tower, which is good news for us. I hear crows. Oh, they're flying. Okay. I didn't know if there was like a dead body up here or something. But they're just flying over, which means weather change, presumably soon-ish, which means, oh, and it's an aurora, so I'm really glad we went here. Oh, we're gonna go around the other way so we don't get blocked by the door. Oh. Close that up. And let's immediately start a fire real quick. Oh, that's a cooking skillet. Thought it was a, for some reason I thought it was a, for some reason I thought it was a, hunting rifle. And I was like, I'm not playing gun Loper. Get this fire going for a couple minutes. We'll immediately put this out. Add a stick. I don't have a stick. I just used a stick. 3 minutes. Well, to break down a torch takes 2. I guess we're not starting a fire right now. Guess we're not starting a fire. Oh, there's a book. Another sewing kit. Some more spray paint. Another sewing kit. Oh, the radio. This radio is playing music. We're going to put this gut down to let it cure overnight. We're going to eat some... Well, let's break down these torches. So I have sticks. And we're going to eat a piece of venison. Top up our water. Our condition is, what, pretty okay? Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm not going to bother with worrying about a tea or anything. And let's go get 8 hours. Well, we're not tired enough to sleep anymore. But it's still nighttime. Let's pass time for just a little bit. And then see if we can get another hour. No. pass time for a little bit, sleep for an hour, and I think that's gonna do it. Oh god. I love that the noise gets louder when you open up the door. I think that's going to call it for this episode, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please consider hitting that thumbs up button. If you guys are looking forward to more of the Long Dark content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you guys want to let me know any tips, tricks, or advice you may have, please consider leaving a comment. Letting me know if you guys like the episode, etc., etc. I appreciate you guys so much. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the next episode.